What if ChatGPT was never the destination? What if it was just a fancy distraction? While the world is obsessed with writing better prompts, a silent elite is moving towards something much, much bigger. They are building agents. Most people are still playing with toys. They go to ChatGPT, ask it to write a poem, and they think they've seen the future. They are wrong. I'm going to pull back the curtain on a transformation that is already happening inside the walls of power. Right now, companies like Goldman Sachs and IBM aren't just using AI to summarize emails. They are building autonomous digital workforces. Imagine an entity that doesn't wait for your prompt. It doesn't need a human to press enter. It wakes up, analyzes the market, executes trades, and fixes its own errors while you sleep. This isn't a chatbot, it's an employee that never tires, never complains, and never misses a beat. The gap between the users and the builders is widening. We were told that prompt engineering was the career of the future, but even that is becoming obsolete. Why? Because true AI agents don't need you to hold their hand. They understand the goal, not just the instruction. If you tell an agent to build a business, it doesn't just give you a plan. It registers the domain, hires freelancers, and runs the ads. We are moving from the era of ask and receive to set and forget. And most of you are completely unprepared for it. Think about the last time you saw a flash crash in the stock market. In 2026, those aren't accidents. They are calculated moves by AI agents acting in milliseconds. While you are trying to find the right prompt to analyze a chart, a hedge fund's agent has already scanned 10,000 news articles, cross-referenced them with historical data, and executed a billion-dollar exit. It didn't ask for permission. It just performed its duty. The era of manual trading is officially dead. The tragedy of the average person is that they still think AI is a search engine. They use it like a glorified Google. But the silent elite is building digital twins. These are agents that mirror your expertise but work 24/7 without a coffee break. Imagine an agent that manages your entire supply chain, negotiates with vendors in real time, and optimizes your taxes before you even realize it's tax season. This isn't science fiction anymore. It's the new baseline for survival. We are witnessing the great decoupling. On one side, you have the prompt writers who are replaceable and low paid. On the other side, you have the agent architects. These are the people who own the systems that own the labor. In the next 24 months, middle management in finance and tech will be hollowed out, not by a better human, but by a swarm of specialized agents that cost less than a monthly Netflix subscription. The question is, which side of the wall are you on? Look at the venture capital world. They aren't funding AI-enhanced apps anymore. They are funding agentic startups. These are companies that operate with 3 humans and 5,000 agents. They can outproduce a Fortune 500 company while staying invisible. This is why you feel like the world is moving too fast. It's because the speed of business is no longer limited by human reaction time. The machines have stopped waiting for us. They are now setting the pace. In the world of Stratovest AI, we call this agentic arbitrage. It's the ability to find value where humans see noise. Imagine an AI agent that monitors every single crypto wallet, every SEC filing, and every politician's tweet simultaneously. It spots the pattern, calculates the risk, and moves the capital before the first news report even hits your screen. By the time you read the headline, the profit has already been booked. The house always wins, but now the house is an AI. In this new world, your degree is less valuable than your ability to orchestrate machines. We are entering a phase of human-in-the-loop economics. The elite aren't working harder. They are simply managing a larger swarm of digital entities. If you are still doing manual data entry, manual research, or manual scheduling, you are competing with a version of yourself that costs $0 to maintain. You are fighting a war you've already lost. It's time to upgrade your role. So how do you fight back? You don't fight the agents, you own them. A sovereign agent is one that works exclusively for your interests. It doesn't report to a big tech corporation. It lives on your server, guards your data, and hunts for opportunities in the digital wilderness. At Stratovest AI, we believe the ultimate wealth isn't just money. It's the ownership of autonomous systems that generate value while you are disconnected from the grid. This is true freedom. Soon, the way you interact with the internet will change forever. You won't browse websites. Your agent will. You won't compare insurance plans, your agent will negotiate them. The interface is dying because agents don't need buttons or menus. They speak in raw data. Businesses that rely on clicks and eyeballs are about to go bankrupt. The future belongs to those who provide the API for the agents. The middleman is being deleted in real time. Can you feel the shift? We are seeing the birth of one-person unicorns. These are individuals who use a fleet of agents to do the work of a 1,000-person company. One agent handles the coding, another handles the marketing, a third manages the legal compliance, and a fourth optimizes the revenue. This creates a micro-monopoly. You can dominate a niche market with zero overhead. This is the greatest wealth transfer in human history, and it's happening right under the nose of the traditional banks. Intelligence used to be expensive. Now, it's a commodity. The real value is no longer in knowing things, but in applying them through agents. We call this intelligence arbitrage. It's the art of taking cheap AI processing power and turning it into high-value financial outcomes. Whether it's real estate flipping, crypto arbitrage, or automated SaaS platforms, the barrier to entry has collapsed. The only thing standing between you and a fortune is the courage to let go of the old ways. But with great power comes a new kind of risk. As agents become more autonomous, security becomes the ultimate currency. Imagine a world where agent-on-agent warfare is the norm. Malicious agents trying to drain your accounts while your defensive agents fight them off in a digital chess match. This is why understanding the logic behind these systems is more important than learning to code. You must become the general of your own digital army. Victory belongs to the best strategist. This brings us to the core mission of Stratovest AI. We aren't here to just show you the future. We are here to help you own it. We are building the roadmap for the agentic era. While the rest of the world is distracted by the latest AI toy or a funny chatbot response, we are focused on the architecture of autonomy. We are pulling back the curtain so you can see the gears turning. The walls of power are high, but for the first time in history, the ladder is made of code. To own the future, you must own the infrastructure. It's not enough to use an agent. You must build the environment where it thrives. We are talking about private clouds and local LLMs. When you run an agent on a corporate server, they own your strategy. When you run it on your own hardware, you own the machine. This is the first step toward digital sovereignty. Stratovest AI is here to show you how to pull your intelligence out of the cloud and into your own hands. In the old world, you diversified your stocks. In the new world, you diversify your agents. Imagine a portfolio of 10 specialized digital workers. One hunts for real estate deals, another monitors decentralized finance protocols, and a third manages an automated content empire. This is agentic diversification. If one market dips, your other agents pivot instantly. You are no longer betting on a single industry. You are betting on the collective intelligence of your own swarm. The traditional job market is a relic of the past. Why sell 40 hours of your life when an agent can produce 1,000 hours of value in a single afternoon? We are moving toward a result-based economy. The companies that survive will no longer care about how many people sit in an office. They will care about the efficiency of the agentic loops they have deployed. If you aren't the one deploying those loops, you are the one being replaced by them. The choice is yours. In the world of Stratovest AI, speed is the only advantage. A human takes 3 days to research a business plan. An agent takes 3 seconds. By the time a traditional competitor has finished their first cup of coffee, an agent-driven entrepreneur has already tested 5 different landing pages, analyzed the traffic, and pivoted the entire product. This isn't just an improvement, it's a total annihilation of the slow. If you aren't moving at the speed of code, you aren't moving at all. As we build these systems, we must ask, who is responsible when an agent makes a mistake? This is the black box problem. But the elite don't fear the black box, they leverage it. They build Oracle agents, systems designed specifically to monitor and audit other agents. This creates a self-correcting ecosystem of wealth generation. While the regulators are still trying to define what an AI is, the architects are already 5 parallel universes ahead. Don't wait for permission. Geographic borders are becoming irrelevant. An agent built in a basement in Karachi can compete with a hedge fund in London. This is the great equalizer, but it's also a warning. You are no longer competing with your neighbor. You are competing with every single optimized agent on the planet. To win, you must find the unfair advantage. At Stratovest AI, we help you identify that niche where human intuition meets machine precision. That is the sweet spot for exponential growth. The transition has begun. You can't unsee what you've learned today. The curtain has been pulled back, and the gears of the new economy are visible. Your first step isn't to learn a coding language. It's to change your mindset. Stop thinking like a worker and start thinking like a general. Your army is waiting in the lines of code. The wall is high, but the gateway is open for those who dare to walk through. This is Stratovest AI. This is the beginning of your autonomous empire. We are approaching the singularity of productivity. This is where human creativity and agentic execution merge into one seamless flow. In the Stratovest era, you don't need 1,000 employees to build a billion-dollar company. You need one vision and 1,000 agents. This convergence is the ultimate leverage. It's the reason why the old giants are trembling. They are built on human bureaucracy. You are built on digital speed. The disruption is no longer coming. It is here. In the past, wealth was land. Then it was oil. Now, wealth is the data agent loop. Every time your agent performs a task, it learns. It gathers data that makes it more efficient for the next task. This is compounding interest on intelligence. While others are spending their money on depreciating assets, the silent elite is investing in learning agents. These agents become more valuable every single hour they operate. You aren't just building a business, you are building an immortal asset. The middle class as we know it is being erased, but a new class is rising. The agentic operators. These are people who don't rely on a salary but on the royalties of automation. They own narrow, highly profitable niches that are guarded by their private agents. They live anywhere, work whenever they want, and let their digital swarm handle the noise of the world. This is the promised land of the 21st century. It's not a dream, it's a mathematical certainty for those who adapt. The greatest risk in 2026 isn't a market crash or a bank failure. The greatest risk is agentic exclusion. This is when the world moves to an agent-based economy and you are left outside the wall, still trying to use a manual interface. Once the agents take over the primary channels of commerce, those without them will be invisible. You won't be able to compete because you won't even be in the room where the decisions are made. Inaction is the only guaranteed way to lose everything. At Stratovest AI, we don't believe in a future of scarcity. We believe agents can unlock hyper-abundance. When the cost of intelligence drops to near zero, the cost of everything else follows. We can solve problems that were once deemed impossible, from personalized medicine to decentralized energy. Agents are the keys to the kingdom. But this abundance will only belong to the architects. If you don't build the system, you will be a customer of the system. Choose to be the architect. What kind of legacy are you leaving behind? In the age of agents, your legacy isn't just a bank account. It's a system that continues to generate value for generations. A well-built agentic empire can outlive its creator. It can continue to fund your family, support your causes, and manage your assets long after you are gone. This is the ultimate form of generational wealth. You aren't just working for yourself. You are coding the future for those who follow. Make every line count. The window of opportunity is closing. Every day you wait, the silent elite captures more of the digital territory. They are filing the patents, training the models, and securing the hardware. But the wall isn't impenetrable yet. There is still a crack in the door. Stratovest AI is that crack. We are giving you the tools, the insights, and the strategy to climb the wall before it's too late. The transformation is already inside the walls. It's time for you to break through. This is the end of the beginning. You have the script, you have the vision, and now you have the voice. The agentic era is your playground. Don't just watch this video and go back to your old life. Go to Stratovest AI, join our community, and start building your first agent today. The future doesn't belong to the smartest or the strongest. It belongs to the swiftest. The curtain is wide open. The stage is yours. This is Stratovest AI. Let's build the future together.